passion, it's an egg or seed, which manage to combine together and then lead to one new fungus, plant or beast, that they will be a little different at least. That mutation will probably reduce our new pal's ability to reproduce. But every now and then a mutation arrives, gives you a better chance of making more lives.
Thank you, Dave. Good evening. Welcome to Sensitivity Training.
USA! 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 Yeah, we can both get behind that.
On three. We'll talk about Dave's. I'm Diana, this is Dave. We had a guest planned. Where is he?
I don't know.
Where's the guest? No guest. I guess he's not coming.
We'll see him.
So
He's albino. We'll see him glowing by.
I'm not gonna mock Dave's attire.
What? You can mock
Nothing even
it.
matches. There's nothing on you. I like the colors of the shirt. Can I see it? Okay, Gremlin. I like the colors of the shirt. I like the green with the black and the pink. Did you do this on purpose?
No, I don't know. Usually I just wear a shirt or something. It depends on what mood I'm in.
Where'd you get that hat?
Target or Old Navy or.
Well, I meant, did you get it at the bottom of your hamper because it has a lot of pilling.
Actually, so Eric is our guest today, my
Eric
old friend.
is missing. He's MIA, but what do you think of
He said he got a better haircut.
Oh, that's much better.
And he asked for some hats, so I brought.
Hi. Everybody, look at all these
a
people.
bunch of different
we got a fan
hats.
club. Hi. Trump for president.
They're protesters.
Anyway, today is. Hey, Dad, how you doing? Eric. So today is considered this. What's it considered? Like the second primary day or second Super Tuesday. Try to say that. Yeah. So we have so our guest is a little lost. What's up with the hats?
He said he got a bad haircut, so.
He has a bad haircut. Do we have a chair for him?
Yeah, when he comes in.
Okay, so he'll have to get. The guy's never been on TV. Has he ever been on TV?
Not that I know of.
Okay, so we're not gonna.
I think he was on Cops one time.
So Frank, so we have the flag because you know how patriotic I am. We'll find out how patriotic Dave is in a moment. But so today is the second Super Tuesday, and I was listening to as the polls were coming in the car on the way down here. Hello.
Hey, come on in.
Hello.
Grab a hat.
Better late than never.
You got my hats?
Come on in, Eric. Hi, honey. Come on in. You're on TV, darling. Nice to meet you.
It's about time.
Here, come on over here, honey.
I'm gonna go with the Bass Pro Shops because that's where I
Okay,
got
you sit
this
over
shirt.
here. As I was coming in, as I was driving in, Dad, block your ears, Dad. So,
I'm sitting here?
yes. So, Eric,
Yes.
don't look at the screen, honey.
Okay.
Look at the cameras.
Got it.
Because if you look at the screen, then you'll be looking up like that.
We don't.
Okay? So, as I was driving in, I'm not even in here anymore. Jesus Christ. Oh, excuse me. As I was driving in, I was thinking, where are we gonna sit? How are we gonna do this?
We should get a table.
And we do.
I mean, like a little coffee table or something.
Have coffee, we'll talk.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Did you watch that video I sent from Jimmy Fallon?
I listened to
Something
it.
like that.
I listened to it. So anyway, I was trying to figure out how we would arrange the seating. And at first I was thinking I would be in the middle. And then I said, I don't want to be like a sausage sandwich, so I figured I would be over here. So
I'll be the fluff in this
So you could be the fluff. Do you want to tell the audience about yourself? We have two viewers. Hi.
Dave's mom, one of them?
And my father.
There you go.
Does your mother watch the show?
No.
No, he doesn't even tell his family. He doesn't want anybody to know.
He doesn't have.
It's
a
his
camera.
real name's not even Dave. Anyway, so
Hi.
tell us, Eric.
Oh well, I'm happy to be here. I'm a big fan of the show.
Now he's lying because Dave said he never watches the show.
He liked the page, and I think he
Yeah.
gives us some likes. We usually get maybe like 2 likes.
Are those
sometimes.
lying likes?
No, those are real likes.
Those are,
Yeah.
no, okay, so tell us
I
about
don't mess
yourself.
around with my likes.
Okay, so tell us about yourself, and then you can tell us why you like the show.
Why I like the show? Okay.
Yeah.
That's gonna take a while.
Okay, well, we don't have that much time, honey, so.
Okay. No, myself.
How old are you?
32.
So you're 32, where do you live? What town?
I live in Norton, Massachusetts.
Norton, and what do you do for work?
I work at a hotel. I work at the front desk.
Okay, you work at the front desk?
Yes.
Okay, and how long have you worked there?
7 months since we opened. It's a new place.
Okay, so it's a new hotel, do you want to say the city?
Yeah, it's in Norwood, Holiday Inn Express, Boston.
Holiday Inn
Hey,
Express.
Angie.
And if you need a
Plug.
discount, you call Eric.
Call me.
Call the desk and say, I'd like to speak with Eric, and I want to redeem that coupon that he mentioned when he was on sensitivity training, the 100% coupon.
Cash only. If an Indian guy answers, just hang up.
Just hang up.
Just wait till I pick up.
Okay, so are you in the hotel business?
I'm new to the
Nowadays.
hotel business.
You're new. Do you want to tell us, you want to ask questions?
Yeah, well, so he's an albino Puerto Rican.
I'm not really albino, but half
What
of
does that
is
mean?
true.
So the thing is, I don't get the male humor. Okay, so you could say all
Yeah,
kinds
it really
of stuff
hurt
like
that,
that.
you said that fecal matters.
It sucks.
like-
it stinks.
No,
it's
no, like,
awful. It's not even funny.
Say what you want about Trump and Hillary and Bernie, but like that was like
Oh,
a
you don't
low.
like it when it, you know.
Yeah, that was personal.
Was that like a behind the scenes?
And I had a really good fecal matters this week.
It's
I was
not
taking
funny.
a dump and I heard this
I bet your girlfriend doesn't
black
like it.
guy telling a white guy in the bathroom. I was listening to their conversation about how he was parked
I'm just gonna do some little. Keep talking.
He was parked in a neighborhood because he was
He's-
looking at houses, and a cop came by and was like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "I'm just checking out the houses." And he's like, "I shouldn't have said that," because he's like, "Are you gonna rob them?" And I'm like,
And he's going down the tube today.
Yeah, that was
anyway, I'm just showing some pictures. These are
God.
the people running for president, and last but not least.
Wait, what about these guys?
Who's that?
"Can we get a zoom
What is
in?"
that?
Did you zoom on this?
No, because honey, as you noticed, darling, as
Low
you noticed,
budget.
no, there's nobody behind the camera. Okay,
didn't notice that.
Okay, so there would have to be somebody behind. Anyway, so I just want to say, so I just showed quickly. These are Frank. Frank works here. I just showed quickly the people who are running for president.
Why does he have those?
I don't know. He said something about the kids. But anyway, when I showed Donald Trump's picture, why did you do this?
I don't know. I have no political
It's
affiliation.
apolitical.
Okay, so here's my question, because I came ready. I did not come prepared for the show, although I came patriotically dressed, right? You did? And I came patriotically dressed, and I wanted to put the flag up. So I have a question for the two of you, because you guys are about the same age.
Exactly.
Did you take
We are the
civics
same
in
age.
school?
Civics.
Or
yeah.
like government and something.
Like,
Social
you know,
studies. No, we had civics at
Like the
one point.
revolution, like
Yeah.
voting.
Of course.
Okay, you went to public school.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you both took that. But are do you vote? Either one of you vote? Be honest,
I've never
Pinocchio.
voted.
You've never voted?
No.
I vote for the big ones. I don't get out of bed for less than president.
So even for the primaries?
No, I didn't. Well, and it doesn't. It actually. is-
Yes or no?
This might. You might think this is bad, but we're in a blue state, so your vote doesn't really matter.
We're in a blue state that Diana's goal in life is to change it to the color red, just so everybody knows.
Well, I thought.
Wow.
So you're a Republican?
I changed my party affiliation about a year ago because I was a Democrat. Although that doesn't mean I always voted Democrat, but I was a Democrat. And then I started seeing things that I didn't like, and I said, I got to take a stand, and I have to vote. I have to register as a Republican.
So what about civics?
So I just wanted to know, because some people, like sometimes you go on Facebook or you'll see like little videos, and they'll go on college campuses and they'll ask people. Like today I saw one that said, who won the Civil War? what year of the Revolutionary War, who's the president, who's the vice president. Nobody could answer that. But when they asked...
Who won the Civil War? People didn't know?
They did. I swear to God, they did not know. But when they asked them who Snooki was and where she lived, every single... didn't matter what race they were, didn't matter what gender they were, they all knew the answer to that.
He's a retard savant.
So
He's really good at trivia, especially
I-
like 80s pop culture.
I have a good memory.
So you have a good memory.
I'm good at the hotel. I remember everybody's name.
Okay.
You come in once, I'll
You'll
read
remember.
you by
So
name.
you'll
Great
remember that, Eric.
facial recognition skills.
Really?
Time. Yeah.
So did you ever
You need
have...
somebody to pick someone out of a lineup?
You can, even if you weren't there?
Yeah, I'll just pick
Even
whoever
if you
I
weren't
think.
there?
Just pick
Okay.
whoever I like.
So what's your IQ? You must have a high IQ.
I don't know. I've never done an IQ test.
Why don't you?
Does it cost money?
can do
You
it
might be able to do one online.
Free? But is it like legitimate?
No,
I know, but just to get a
it gives
rough-
you an idea.
Because you sent me your bio, and I'm always interested in, because some of the stuff that you put, I was wondering, do you have a business mind?
Nah, not so much. I worked in sales for a long time, but I
Did you
didn't
like it?
I didn't like
He was
it
a
so
drug
much.
dealer.
I mean, you're making money.
He's a good salesman, but he couldn't take it.
You couldn't take it.
So what do you like to do, though? Because it seems like you've tried a bunch of different things.
I like to do everything, new stuff. I like to learn new things.
Are you married?
skills. I am married technically.
I'm married technically. There's a story here.
Yeah, there's a story there. That might be for another show.
Are you really married?
Yes. David was my best man.
Oh, so you're...
He got heckled when he gave his speech.
Was it about fecal matters?
No. What? Well, there could have been a mention of it.
I talked about Pizza Hut.
Okay, so you're saying...
Wait, where are we going?
I'm just trying to... because now I'm getting it.
Okay.
You're getting unmarried.
It looks that way.
Wait,
Not my
let's-
choice.
Mind your business. I'm asking
I'm
him
cool.
questions.
That's
He's
fine.
fine. Look at him. He looks fine. So here's the question, though. Wait, what's the...
Mind your business. Mind your business as you're like delving into his personal
Hey,
life.
that's what I'm here for.
But here's the question, though. What's this albino stuff? I don't understand that.
Because look
Thank
how
you.
white
Look
he
at
is.
that. Finally, somebody who thinks I'm normal.
I should
I-
find my old blog posts of all the pictures of him. I wrote
Does that hurt your feelings?
No.
It doesn't hurt your feelings.
he calls me Mongo, short for Mongoloid.
So this is like a sophomoric kind of, you guys have
very much.
always watched each other pee kind of a relationship. Because that's all I can think of.
I don't know if I've ever watched him pee.
Yeah, I don't
At
know.
least
One time
not
we
by
beat into
choice.
squirt guns and sprayed his brother and a
That
kid
did
who
happen.
lived across the street from
So you
him.
actually peed into the squirt gun.
Something like that.
Couldn't
yeah,
have
I
done
can't
it like in a
remember.
measuring cup and then with the spout and then done it that way?
We were
We were
really
trying to be precise, you know.
we were really drunk. It was like around Christmas.
This year?
Yeah.
Okay. No wonder he's getting divorced. No, sorry. Sorry, listen, you're on the show. Listen, you're on the show.
Can I ask you a question? Because you work with Dave here. What do you think about this mustache that he's got?
The one that needs to be trimmed, that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've been busy.
Because I don't know. It's.
You don't like his mustache.
I don't mind it. My mom doesn't seem to care for it.
Does she say, I'm not a big fan.
Why? How did she know? She
She's
watches
well,
the
whenever I
show?
show her a picture of Dave now, she's like, "What? He has a mustache?" You know, like she's just doesn't.
You know what it is? Because
Yeah.
our friend Brad, his father, I think he said recently that he's never seen his father without a mustache, and I was like, yeah, it starts somewhere, and I've had it for like a year, so.
So
Yeah,
you're
but you got this stuff going on. It doesn't look, it looks like...
Yeah, I
it
just
could be-
haven't had time to shave.
It looks
I've
like
been
it needs to
busy.
be trimmed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually I trim it like once a week.
Because it looks like it's like going in. You're going to be one of those older guys, no offense, but you're going to have like, it's going to be gray-ish, and it's going to be longer, and it's going to have food on it. That's
No,
what
yeah,
I
well, it's been
envision.
growing, and I cut
That's-
it.
That's what I envision.
I'm not
for
going to
the
be an
future.
old guy. That
think
doesn't happen.
think about Elga, your girlfriend. You know.
Yeah, she likes it.
Oh well. All right.
She likes it?
Yeah, she likes.
Does she lie to you a
hair.
lot?
What?
She must if she
No.
likes the mustache.
I bet she wants it more trimmed though. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's
I do
natural.
trim it.
I know, but the thing is, it's kind of, you know what, you want me to do it? I have some scissors. I actually could do
I
it.
think the bigger concern is that I'm wearing sweatpants, and for you, those boots. I mean, that's a little overreactive.
It's pouring rain out.
No, it's not.
It was
Yeah, it
pouring rain
was.
all day
I
today.
didn't use an umbrella once.
I went for a walk today and with my umbrella and I was still drenched.
Were you poking people?
No, I did not. It's not one of those poker ones.
I bet Donald Trump pokes people when he
Well,
walks
you know
down
what?
the street.
That's his business and it's not my business. But that brings me to a good point. You lean more towards Bernie Sanders. So last week we had a little bit of a fight.
I've always been for Hillary.
Last week we had a
He
little
doesn't
bit
know
of a
who
fight
he's for.
because I put myself out there. Like he might say shit like fecal matters and stuff like that, but I really put myself out there.
Yeah.
And I really feel like you don't. Because when somebody puts themselves out there, I had this friend, I was telling my father, because she always criticized whatever I did, but she never took any chances with anything. Seriously, she had a very, very simple life. She went to work, she went home, that's it. She didn't take any risks. So it was very easy for her to say, you made this mistake, you did this, but I was the one out there taking all the risks.
Yeah, and so you said something about that last week, but
And I'm bringing it up because it's unresolved for me.
yeah, well, because so the way that woman is different from how you are, and neither one of you are right or wrong. You're just a certain way, and she's a certain way.
And that's fine, but what my point is, then she would always criticize me, right? Because if she's not taking any risks at all, right, and doing everything like in the lines, she can't make any mistakes.
But
So
you
then
know,
this is
yeah,
That's her problem, not yours, though.
Exactly.
Wait,
So,
but if you put yourself out there, you open yourself to criticism.
so why don't you put yourself out there is my question.
Because I hide behind fecal matter.
That's my point.
Yeah, all right.
That's my point, but it gets old. So I'm gonna pretend he's not here. Who do you, I know you don't vote, and we'll get to that, but who do you like?
Okay, so
He's a big Patrick Swayze fan.
if Patrick Swayze was running, I'd vote for him.
He's dead.
I know he is.
Is
Poor
he
guy. God rest his soul.
Scott Video running?
Canadian? Is he American?
Whatever. No, anyway.
Scott Baio might have been Canadian, but I don't know.
Oh, never mind. He's out.
But anyway, so
Okay, so I've been watching some of these debates and stuff at work, so I have a lot of free.
not working that hard, is he?
Never mind. Anyway,
Hope your boss isn't watching.
so I watched the Republican one, and I think I said to Dave, like,
The most recent one.
Yeah, the most recent one, or maybe it was the second most. I don't know. Kasich was on, and I feel bad for this guy.
Why? Tell me
because
why you feel bad.
I feel bad for him because, like, he's saying things that are like.
617-876-0055. Yeah, but you said
He
what?
seems reasonable. Like, he seems like he's saying reasonable stuff, like, and like. No one's listening to it. It's like they're like, okay, now, all right, Mr. Trump, and then they move. It's, like, it's all about ratings. It's like a TV show. It's not a debate because. And I'm not saying I don't know enough.
No, I know
about
what you're
Kasich
saying.
to know whether or not he's going to would be a good president. But the stuff he said was like presidential. Like Donald Trump is just up there like we're gonna do this. We're gonna kick ass. And I mean, as much as I love that as an American man who like grew up with Rambo and everything, you know,
I
Rocky
liked
IV,
Rambo.
and yeah, and everything. I'd love to be like, yeah, that's awesome, but he's full of shit.
So you think he's okay? So you think he is? But
Wait, can I just say at the beginning?
So I guess I would say out of the Republicans, I like Kasich.
Okay, like Kasich.
And I like Bernie Sanders because I just think Hillary Clinton is kind of fake. But
So you're never going to vote though?
no, because none of them has my best interests at heart.
How do you know? We got a
Because-
flag right behind you, honey. There's a flag
And
right
I love
behind
this
you.
flag. And my father was in
876-0055.
the military, and my grandfather too, and
Thank you. Thank them
And I have a
for
theory-
me for their
His
service.
father was also in the CIA.
that may or may not be true.
Okay.
That's
we
Dave's
may
theory.
not want to talk about that on live TV, but
I'm not gonna
anyway.
make it home tonight. I'm gonna
Well,
get
he's not.
black bagged.
He's not working for them anymore.
I know, but,
He's a
you know.
school teacher. He's teaching civics.
Actually,
Is he teaching
no,
civics?
he's
But the first debate, I remember I didn't know who Kasich was, and he was all the way on the outside.
Yeah, he's always on
and
the
I was
end.
like, who's this twitchy mofo? And now he's.
Well, he's closer because there's only 4 left.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, but I think.
But still, he stuck it out. I like
No,
him.
but what's
Yeah, he did.
interesting.
But I was like, he's not gonna make it. And
But what's really
he
interesting
hasn't, but-
is I never followed politics, really. This is the first time.
Yeah,
so it's
me
all
neither.
new for me. But it's interesting because there are people out there. I always said this. People didn't believe me. I always said this. Like at the beginning when they had Rand Paul, who was in the race, and what's the guy, Perry from Texas. He had the glasses, and I was like, Rand Paul's never going to get it because people are going to look at his hair and say, you know what, they don't like it. I'm telling you, because a lot of people don't know what's going on. They just pick they just pick stuff. And then Perry
And
had
do
the
some
glasses. But I've been watching and I've been reading. There are actual people out there whose job it is to do this. And one of the things they talked about is, with Jeb Bush, how he really did have low energy. It wasn't like, right? And so the same thing with Kasich, although his he has a lot of experience and he, looks the way he looks. He's very low energy. He doesn't have a lot of out there. So then people look at that and that's what they respond to.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I didn't. To me, he didn't come across like low energy. I don't know. Maybe somebody told him that and he was trying to amp it up.
He's neck and neck. Before I left the house, he's neck and neck with Donald Trump in Ohio.
That's his home state.
That's his home state. If he doesn't win, he said he's dropping out. Oh, we have a phone call. Get the phone. Pick up. Hello, you're welcome to sensitivity training.
Say something.
Do something. Hello? We don't know how to use the phone. Call back again. I think they hung up.
Yeah.
Hello? They're gone.
Oh wait, can I just say something that was bothering me from last week? You know how I did the
Friggin' therapy.
Won't you be my name? I did the Mr. Rogers
I thought that was
thing.
funny, but I was so mad at you, I couldn't even pay attention.
Yeah, well, the reason why I was doing that was because Mr. Rogers was on PBS, and PBS is a socialist program. So I was trying to tie it in
wore long sleeves
to socialism.
Was he a drug user?
No, he was a Marine. He had a tattoo.
Oh, I loved Mr. Rogers. That was one of my favorite shows.
But anyways, PBS didn't Mitt Romney want to get rid of it, but that's socialism. That's our money.
I know, but we had this argument last week because if you talk to like people in any of the countries who they fled socialism or they fled communism,
it's different. We have socialism.
I know, but you're missing the point because you're clearly not Vietnamese or Cambodian.
That's communism.
Okay?
When he was a little kid.
You're clearly not. But the point is, if you ever took the time to talk to somebody from these communities, they will tell you that it scares them greatly.
Do you think free college is a good idea? That's socialism, right?
No, I don't think it's a good idea.
Okay, so if we came today, if we were starting a new
Not when
United
I have
States,
$100,000
and I said
loan. No, I don't.
grades 1 through 12 are going to be free, you guys would say, no, I'm saying if we started today, you would say that's socialism, we're not going to do that. College is just an extension of grades 1 through 12, it's socialism.
So it keeps people in school doing nothing for 4 more years.
Communism.
So why don't you explain this go to the Vietnamese community in Quincy and you explain to them why they're voting Republican.
Why did we fight in Vietnam?
I said, you go to the Vietnamese community and you explain to them why they're terrified of listening to Bernie Sanders and socialism. I'm
going to say they have no idea what socialism is.
And they're going to say, hello, we got here.
And I said, hello, idiot, you're misinformed. That's communism.
And this is what's funny. They're misinformed even though they fled here and they were in refugee camps.
So they fled socialism?
What I'm saying is what it means to them. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying to you is what it means to them and what they've said to me. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. I didn't live that way.
Okay, well, I'm saying we have a lot of socialism in this.
Yes, we don't need any
police,
more.
Roads.
We don't need any more.
I know. All right, but there's a balance. You said last week socialism was a bad word.
Did I? I didn't say that.
Yes, you did. I asked you.
I didn't say it's a bad word.
Yes, I said, what do you think about socialism?
I didn't say it was a bad. I said it's a bad word. Let's go re-roll the tape.
Look at what politics is doing.
But here's my question though. Why don't you vote though? Your father was in the military. Is he?
He's voted Republican. He's voted Democrat. He's changed.
What about you?
Me?
He was in the military, and so he votes. Why don't you vote? Tell me why. Are you still rebelling?
Rebelling. Yes. Well, look at you guys right now. Politics divides people. That's why I don't like it. Why does everybody have to be like? Why do people want to be on one side? Well, I want to be.
You have to pick.
There's no nuance. No, you don't.
That's where you and I.
What if Trump was like, I'm pro-choice, I'm this, like he would be so much cooler if he was nuanced. There's no nuance.
You don't think he's nuanced? I beg to differ.
I think he's a
beg to differ
I
with
think
you.
he's a block of wood, and that's all he is.
That's all he is, huh?
Yeah, there's no definition.
And there's no definition, no depth. I'm excited because once he wins, and I plan to be a delegate, I'm trying very hard, and I'm going to the convention, because this is historic, okay? But once he wins, I can't wait to see what happens.
Do you think it's a bigger deal? It's more historic if.
No, it's historic because I'm doing it.
Yeah, okay. Because I was gonna say.
No, I think.
That's good.
Barack Obama was our first ever candidate.
And that was a disaster, but anyway,
Oh.
that was a big disaster, and it continues to be a
But
disaster.
why do you say that that you have to take a side? Now, I'm not saying that,
Yeah.
like, if we needed to go to war somewhere and I got drafted or whatever, like,
I would
I'll
support
be
you
there.
1,000%.
I'd fight for my country or do
Even if I didn't
whatever,
agree with
don't
the
know.
president, if I didn't agree with the president and I didn't agree for the reason to go to war and you went to war, I would support it. I would support you 1,000%.
Yeah, that's.
But, does that mean,
why does-
but why do I have to be
Yeah, why
a
do you-
Republican?
Because we have two parties. I mean, or three, or whatever. You have to pick one.
You don't see a problem with that?
No.
I like
You're the
parties,
problem.
Multiple.
But what I think is interesting is that you guys lean more Democrat.
No, he doesn't.
I don't lean anywhere.
He doesn't lean anywhere.
You'd probably lean
But
more
you're the guy,
Republican.
and I'm like the balls on the set.
He's
No
kind of
offense.
Yeah, but
No offense. Let's
yeah,
not
I'm
let
the
that go.
feminist,
Hey, hey.
and you're.
Come on, what about this? That's as redneck as it gets.
I don't like Nugent, but
But
Norris
I think
is okay.
so. We only have
Yeah,
a
I'll
few
take
seconds
Chuck.
left, but I think you should come on the show again
I would love to.
because
We need a
haven't-
longer show.
Because you're actually funny at the,
The guy,
Davis.
the guy who was outside was like, I
But
didn't know how
thank
to
you
get
for
in.
watching.
Oh, sorry.